Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile 1. I'm so excited for today's reading. The energy feels very different. Plus, I was guided to pull extra cards today. So let's find out what your messages are. We have this beautiful owl, eternal wisdom. I draw upon the eternal wisdom within me to navigate life's challenges. Okay, several messages coming through right off the bat. I feel like most of you, many of you, especially with the recent upgrades and shifts, are finally, 2:22 on the clock timer, are finally starting to get to a place where you trust yourself, you trust the intuition, your guidance, you're more confident about yourself and the things that you're doing more than you used to. All the work you've done has paid off, but it's more than that. Like, I feel you are more spiritually connected than you were before. You've been shifted to a higher octave of energy is what I'm hearing. And these are definitely divine gifts. Part of you has been activated because you have gotten to a place that you are ready for this. Maybe it's something you've been working on that you wanted to happen sooner, but you weren't quite ready. There were other steps that you needed to take first, but now I feel like this is a point in your life that you're ready for this, and also very connected to nature more than most people. This is your chapel, your haven. It is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Sacred. And it's just a place for you to rest, recover. Spending time outdoors is very vital and supercharging for you. Some of you, I'm hearing, actually do work on the earth with the grids and the nodes and things like that. And some of you might be being pulled towards that. And also I'm just noticing all of these cards are earth, planets, and water. And we have the flower of life here. You can see the bright sun with the water. And here we have the planets, air elements, water, earth elements coming through. Revolution. Okay, so this is a massive shift and change in your life. Some of you have been preparing for it, and some of you, it just might be a little unexpected gift. Again, I feel like you're becoming more spiritually awakened, but also like there's that balance between earth, the above and below, and above and below, and earth in between. Like you're 3D, but you're stepping more into 5D. Like you are the alchemist. You can shift things much more quickly and easier than before. And like you kind of go in between, back and forth, and also resting in the earth plane. Like you're able to travel somehow in ways that you didn't before. Very interesting. And all of these birds, and look, there's more planets down there, planets coming through again. And I think that is is that a planet? Oh, it looks like a shell. It looks like the Nautilus shell. So some of you might be water signs. You're connecting with the earth, but also water. Something about water for you is very important, a cleansing. You use it in spiritual ritual of some sort, drinking it, bathing in it, being in it outside, something about that, because even though she's on the earth, even the sky looks a lot like water. You can see flowing behind her. She's just extremely connected. You can see here it looks like water, again a nautilus shell. She's holding the lotus, which is a sign of spiritual awakening and advancement. So definitely more free than you've ever been, a lot more freedom coming into your life, a lot more options and choices than before, because you are ready for it. You know how to handle it and what to do with it, how to use it. And true offering, again, look at that birds coming through and the hands, like you're releasing something out into the world. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. So again, the work that you've done, the hardships, the difficulties, the struggle, everything has been transmuted, and you see the benefits, how it works for you, how it transforms you into the being that you are, how you've grown and shifted. And instead of seeing it as a burden, you now see it and feel it completely different, like it's such a gift because it has shifted and transformed you so much. And you take these things on in a way that you weren't able to before, like you see and think of it as a gift. And it's not as difficult as it used to be. It's not as frustrating because you are different. Again, energetic octaves, heightened awareness, heightened sensitivity, heightened spirituality. And you turn these things into gold and release that back out into the world. So this is very beautiful. Again, the alchemist, the wizard, the magician, working with nature. And we have blessings and birds. Again, birds, all three cards have birds. So this is, I feel like a lot of you are going to be 8:08 on the clock timer. You're going to be, there's freedom coming into your life in a way that you haven't experienced. You might not even be aware of it. You have, again, the sight, vision to see differently. I feel like it's becoming a superpower for you. Like intuitively, you just see and know things. You know how to do things. You know how to work with elements. You know how to work with people differently than you did before. Because of this heightened awareness, you're very safe and protective, so that could be why you're feeling extremely confident. Again, solar plexus, yellow is coming through in all of those cards, so very powerful in who you are and what you're doing. You feel completely safe to be out in the world and do what you're doing. This is a blessing to you. You see it as your purpose, and also, of course, blessings coming in. Everything that you need to be who you are, to do what you want to do. This is a new gift. It's easier to attract what you desire, and it's not even much of an effort for some of you anymore. It's just a natural flow. When you need something, it just comes to you. Like when you're working on a project, or maybe you need the right words for someone who's asking for advice. Like you just instantly get that message in your head because you're so connected, again, between and above and below. And you're able to just instantly receive whatever it is you need. So this is a very precious blessing. And let's see what the tarot will reveal. Patience. Look at that solar plexus coming through again. Okay, so let me see, 4 or 5 cards in a row, solar plexus. New job, self-employment, building business, trade, reputation, craftsmanship, quality, master, expertise, hard work, commitment, dedication, concentration, success, accomplishment, ambition, confidence, results, rewards. Okay, so this, I feel like a lot of this is reflecting what we just discussed, but it's also talking about, you know, you've had the patience to make this happen. And you are somebody that would create your own type of work. You're very special and unique with the gifts that you have. I feel like a lot of you are starting your own business, or with a group of people you will be starting something with these gifts to help others, to put some type of product out into the world that's very beneficial for people. This isn't just about personal gain. Of course, wealth and abundance and blessings is coming into you, but it's so much more than that. Like this structure that you're building, this platform, is going to benefit a lot of people in so many different ways. And again, I like how it's talking about master and quality expertise, because you have so much knowledge now that you didn't before, and because of the things that you've gone through. you can share all this information with other people to help them. And enthusiasm, root chakra, good news, courage, optimism, again, solar plexus, competition, faithfulness, a courageous, energetic young person, salesperson, actors, politicians, preachers, inspirational speakers, athletes, performers. Okay, so this might be what you're striving towards. You might be one of those people. You could also be attracting these people to you. Again, as I was saying, whenever you need something or someone, it just comes to you at the perfect time when you need it to help you with whatever this is that you are building, that you are starting. Guidance, possibly some people that have a little more experience than you in this area will be coming in to help guide you, to give you the information that you need to move forward. Page of Wands, enthusiasm, yes, not just you, but the people coming in, when they see what it is you're doing and the person that you are, you just have that magnetic personality to attract these things. They're going to be very excited to help you. Oops. Making a break for it. And look at that solar plexus. Every single card, all 7 cards, have solar plexus energy coming through. Deceit, lies, trickery, cheating, theft, underhanded, dishonest, dangerous, risky behavior, enemy, masquerading as a friend, spying, lack of conscience, strategy, resourceful, flexibility, escaping, interconnection. Okay, so I feel like this has a lot to do with some of the people you dealt with in the past, but again, you have that insight that when you see this kind of stuff coming, it's easy for you to stand in your power, to be strong, to not easily be swayed. Even if someone speaks to you unkindly, it doesn't seem to dismantle your confidence or put you know, if they put you down or try to trick you or get you off balance, you just see right through it. You understand what's going on. You know why these people are the way they are. And you know, you'll probably see them getting upset and frustrated because they are not having the effect on you that they used to. And so making a break for it, they will go away much more quickly because they see that they cannot win. They will be easily defeated, you know, and they can't bear the shame or the embarrassment, or, you know, if it's a narcissist, there's no way they can accept that. So they will flee. You don't have to worry about this anymore. Again, coming in, I feel like it's very reassuring. And let's see, we have the practical, whoops. We have the practical oracle card. And your first message, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Okay, so I feel like this is also something you've overcome. That's part of the reason you see and feel differently, why you're so powerful also. You love a challenge, where before you might have backed away from it, you might have felt insecure, you thought you were the wrong person, or it just made you uncomfortable. But now you enjoy challenges. You see how you benefit from them. It's very exciting for you, and you're willing to take on because you know that it's going to propel you forward into more of who you are, into more of your greatness. And meditate. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. And again, this outdoors, earth element, water element coming through again. So that is where you really ground and get your power, your center from, is being outside. Going for a simple walk, maybe going, you know, deep into the woods, hiking, being around water. And the last one, shadow work. Ooh, I like that shadow work came out under making a break for it too. Uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. Okay, I'm getting a similar message. Which card was it? It was talking about Because you've been through this, it's not that much of a challenge for you anymore. You see it with different perspective. You know it's a way to grow and to learn, even though it might be uncomfortable or it doesn't feel well. It's not something you avoid or put off anymore. And also, I feel like this might be something, some of the people that you work with, helping them through this type of stress or trauma. This could be part of the work you're doing as well. Let me see if anything else is coming through. It's been repressed and abandonment. Nope, I think that's it. And you have 4 more messages. Oh, 3 more messages and an activation. Okay, carry a gratitude stone. Give thanks for something every time you touch it. Send thank you notes. They mean more than you realize. And take a walk. Spend time being thankful for the little wonders around you. Okay, these are all gratitude cards. And I feel it's so much more. It's not just being grateful for things that you have. You are a very grateful person. And this is something interesting that has been happening to me as well. That's why I'm sensing it here. This is about getting you to live more in that energy of gratitude. It's not about, again, it's not that you aren't, or the universe is saying, you know, you need to focus more on being grateful for these things. It's about living in that energy, that frequency every day of gratitude. Just being so open and joyful, because it really raises your energy. We hear this. It's almost difficult for me to understand, or difficult to explain, because it is so new for me and it's something I'm going through. But when you're just so happy and joyful every day for every little detail, you know, you wake up with a smile on your face, you get used to living in this energy, this frequency. I'm hearing the word higher octave again. So it's just a way of living without even thinking, oh, let me be grateful for this, or let me thank this person. It's just how you become who you are, living in that high energy. It's more of a, let me see, what am I getting here? Looking for the right words. It brings a more magic in your life, ways that you expected, but also is going to take you to new levels of your human experience, your human existence. It's going to activate some of your gifts within. Again, I'm hearing that dormant DNA. So wow, that is really exciting. Okay, and the last card is an activation. I have not used these in such a long time. I'm not surprised that they didn't want to come out for you. Let me just hold it where you can see it first, and then I'll read it. Okay, with perfect love and perfect trust, I open to the unlimited blessings of the universe for the spiritual benefits of all beings. Okay, so that is amazing. We've talked about that all through the reading. Yellow, again, blessings, and blessings with the little yellow bird, and again for all beings, because that's, you know, what's driving you, what's inspiring you. You feel the calling, you know you have to do this. It's not really an effort, it's just something within you. Like, I experienced this too. It's like, I can't not do it. I'm not being forced to do it, but the drive in me is like, oh, I can't not do these things. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Beautiful reading. I'm so excited for you. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 2. And as I said with pile 1, I'm really excited about today's reading. It has completely different energy, a feeling to it, and also I was guided to pull more cards. So let's find out what this is about. Galactic love. I am filled with galactic love, and I share this love with everyone I meet. Okay, so you're definitely some type of a healer. Again, the Dolores Cannon, the 3 waves of volunteers is coming up. You might be what they refer to as an antenna. You are very gifted and blessed, I'm hearing. Very connected to Earth. Also, I'm hearing the word star seeds. 22:28 on the clock timer. Some of you might be connecting or have been connected to what you consider galactic families. Like this guidance is coming in. I know a lot of people are starting to experience this as well, where they didn't before, because our frequencies have been shifted and raised again more than they have ever been. So it's becoming easier to connect with those galactic families or beings out there. So this might be a gift that's happening to you or will happen, but you just have this magnetic energy about you. You can just step into a room and feel how, it radiates over people, how it affects them. It shifts the mood, things that you do. You have a very gentle and loving nature about you. Very calm, I'm hearing. Okay, let's find out more. You might be someone that works with plants and flowers. You might be a florist. That's interesting. Or thinking about starting a business. That message has never come in before. And ready but waiting. And look at, she's holding a dove. Look how peaceful she is. You can see her hair is flowing. There's like leaves. So air, earth, connected with tree spirits, I'm hearing. Ready for the next move, I'm hearing. Like you've been preparing, you're ready to do something, but you're kind of waiting for another sign, or you're preparing and it's just about to go off, about to happen. You're about to start something really important. I'm not getting anything specific, just some type of, I'm hearing healing work. Working with others, sharing. And I like how the faces are different. Her eyes are open, her eyes are closed. So I feel like she's very calm, peaceful, meditating. Her eyes are closed, and now her eyes are open. Like she's there, ready and waiting, and now her eyes are open. She knows what to do, what direction to go in, the choices she needs to make to do what she wants to do. Interesting. Okay. Awakening, how funny. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Okay, and birds, there's some lotus blossoms, which means higher consciousness, spiritually awakened. Look how she's lying there on the ground, kind of earthing, really connecting. Look at all the butterflies, the birds, everything is around her. It's a very bountiful, plentiful, abundant. We have the sacred Hindu cow. And just all of those rainbow colors. Okay, so definitely some sort of activation is happening or will be happening. Possibly a Kundalini awakening. Possibly all of your chakras will be opening at once, related to the rainbow, and you might need to do some earthing, but you're definitely coming to a new place in your life, a new experience that you have not gone through yet. A higher, gosh, this came through in reading 2, or reading 1 also. I keep hearing the words higher octaves, higher octave of energy, frequency, moving up, awakening, to put it simply. Wow, okay, so some major shifting and activations for you. Evolving. And protection, similar colors, greens, yellows, grounding, standing up in your power. Protection, now I feel like you, 2 different things. First of all, protection is something that you just know. Like sometimes, especially years ago when we started, we're always worried about being protected. But now it's not really a concern. Like you just know you're protected. You feel it around you. You might be more connected with your guides than you were. Lately, I've been feeling them around me when I'm sleeping, which is a little creepy for me. I'm trying to adjust. I mean, there's definitely, it's nothing bad. Like, I'm very sensitive to energy, so I know if something was trying to, negative or dark forces or whatever, it's not that. But I feel them around me, but because we're not used to that, it can be a little daunting. But I feel like you just know, you feel it. And so protection is not really a concern for you anymore, because you have them, but also you know how powerful you are and that you have this ability to protect yourself. But also I feel like you are a protector for somebody or something. Like, this could be part of your purpose. There's something about you. You have this ability to protect. Maybe you're doing some type of energy work on the earth or protection with animals. I don't want to say casting spells, but you're an animist, or you're becoming an animist. This is something I relate to or consider myself to be as well. So you know how to do this energy work and to do these grids or these lines and nodes and protect the earth or protect the animals in some way. So you are definitely a very powerful protector of some sort. It could be people as well. I'm hearing children. Some of you might be working with children or thinking about putting some type of organization together for people. Truth, third eye, King of Swords. Structure, routine, intelligence, rational, logical power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, discerning, detached, head over heart. An unemotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. Okay, so truth, and I like how the third eye, that color is very similar to here where it says ready but waiting, and also the awakening. So again, I feel like that is talking about how you are being raised again, more enlightened, more aware, conscious, connected in a way that you weren't before. And also there could be somebody coming into your life that's going to be supporting you and helping you with the next steps, some type of hearing teacher, consort, what's the other word I'm looking for, mentor. Someone is going to be coming in, like you might be thinking completely with your heart, and this person is more detached and head over heart. So this is going to bring more of a balance to help you with these decisions until you feel more grounded. Like, we can be a little unbalanced at first when we have new gifts come online, or the things about us that are very unique and special that awaken. So I feel like this person is going to help you realign your energies with whatever is transforming inside of you and with you. Routine, heart chakra. Patience, perseverance, unexpected source of money or income. Time heals all wounds. Reliable, patient, conventional, trustworthy, hardworking people. Someone who perseveres to reach a goal. Okay, so definitely a routine of some sort is very healthy and beneficial for you. I think this is probably something you've learned over time as well. You might have been all over the place with too many projects and it was difficult to focus and you were stretched thin. And now I feel like, again, look at the Knight on the horse, the Knight of Pentacles. You feel very powerful and grounded, connected. Again, your eyes are open now, where before you might have been hermiting and taking that time to rejuvenate and to better understand yourself and focus on the things that you really wanted to make happen. Trustworthy, hardworking people. There could be more people coming in besides the one person. When the student's ready, the teacher will appear, bringing you or guiding you to exactly to what you need. Your heart is open. And again, I feel like this is something new for you because you feel so protective. You're now able to allow that heart to be open more, where you might have been more fearful and protective. Like you just know how to live this way now without the fear and the protection. Like you don't have to allow yourself to be hurt the way you had before. Like you just see things, you know. Again, third eye, trusting the intuition and the guidance. And you're just able to exude so much love out into the world, so much passion for who you are and what you're doing. Like this is an amazing gift to be able to do this. And throat chakra, defeat. 5 of Swords, defeat, surrender, challenge, walking away, self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation, abuse, violent crime, rape, murder, assault. Okay, so whatever, let me see, I'm getting a couple different messages. Defeat is not something you accept, especially when you know you're doing the right thing. Even if it's a struggle, even if it takes longer, you will stand your ground. You will speak your truth. And I like that over here. Truth is coming up again on the third eye card. This might be something you've struggled with in the past. This might be, let me look back. Part of the awakening process for you. You might have had your throat chakra was really shut down because of the experiences you've had in the past. But now this might be where the protection is coming in again. Over here where I was getting, you're protecting somebody or the earth or animals. It's not limited. You are, there's something about you very different. Like you just have this power to, again, protection of some sort. Like you're able to make people instantly feel safe. So you might be working on some type of becoming a counselor or putting together a group of counselors. Like you might be somebody who's putting this together to run it. Some of you might be the actual counselor, but some of you, I'm picking up, are putting together some type of organization, like you are the person running it. And this could be where the financial, over here it's talking about financial abundance. Like it could be a nonprofit group or something. And it could be for children, it could be for abused women, battered women. But it's limitless here. Like there's so many ways, you're so powerful. There's no limit. You don't have to choose one particular thing. This power is going to help and protect so many people and things. Okay, and oh my gosh, I keep bumping that light. The Practical Self-Care Oracle, receive. You're being asked to be open to receive universal gifts. Awakening, ready but waiting, here it comes. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open to them. Okay, so again, that heart, that open heart coming in because you're allowing yourself, your confidence is soaring. You have so much self-love. You just ooze and exude love, and that brings more to you. And I feel like all of these gifts that are coming also, because there are people that you're going to help in so many ways. Not everybody has money. People are just going to be offering and giving to you what they have, but it's extremely important and meaningful to them because you've affected their life. You've helped them in a way that they may not have experienced if it wasn't for you. They feel safe, they feel protected, they're able to heal their wounds. So you'll be receiving so many different types of gifts from people. So just be aware of that and open to what it is when they're doing it. It could be as simple as words, it could be money, again, all these different varieties of things that you're attracting. Rediscover yourself, treat yourself. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others? Version of you. Okay, treat yourself. That reminds me of, what is it, Parks and Recreation? Treat yourself. If you never saw it, it's hilarious. It's a great show to watch. It gets much better after the first season, but there's 2 characters. Every year they take one day and they always say, treat yourself. And the 2 of them go out and they just go nuts. They do whatever they want to do. They buy whatever they want to do. Like, they just go all out. So that might be something. I feel like some of you might get so wrapped up in this work. Remember to take time for yourself, to replenish, to rest, to meditate, to connect with the earth, because that's what gives you your strength and your power. Because you're definitely someone who's in demand, that's constantly doing lots of good work. So meditation is definitely something that's going to help you. Again, your heart is so open, receiving all of this love, these gifts, like that's something that's also going to supercharge you, because people are so grateful, like all of that energy is just coming back to you. So remember, and just taking time for yourself when you need it so you can continue this good work. And give less F words. The less you give an F, the happier you will be. Yes, and I feel like this is something that you already do, and this might be something that you help people with. There's still a lot of people pleasers out there, people that have been through trauma, that have had narcissistic parents, and you know, they need to learn to care for themselves, to take care of themselves first, and not to worry about other people, not to put that, you know, whatever they try to put on themselves. I feel like you are someone, I mean, obviously from this reading, the protection, how open your heart is, you're awakening just who you are. I mean, no one could be this powerful if they cared about what other people thought. So I feel like this is another way that you are protective and healing to others. You're going to teach a lot of them not to care what other people think, to take that time to self-care and self-love. And we have 4 more cards. Well, we have 3 more cards and an activation. Okay. Embrace challenges. Each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. I feel like that's something you already know. It's something you embrace. You love the challenges. It's fun and exciting for you, or maybe it wasn't before. This is something else you will be teaching people. Reflect on the bad, then be grateful that it's over. Okay, I don't think that's something that's really that difficult for most of us. Of course, whenever we go through, it's like, God, thank God that's over. We're usually very grateful. But reflecting on the past also helps remind us how far we've come, how much we've learned, grown. Again, I feel like this is another lesson you're going to be teaching people. Love your body. Say a prayer of thanks to your body for its hard work. Yes. Self-love, self-care, appreciating that body, knowing that you are separate from it. It's just a vehicle. That's not who you are. And the more we love our body, the more we comfort and talk to it, the more it does for us, the healthier we are. It's just a beautiful relationship. And the more it will open up also and reveal gifts that you didn't even know that you had. And let's see what your activation is. Look at that beautiful green. Let me just hold it here for you first, and then I'll read it. Okay. I am held safely in the embrace of unconditional love. Heart chakra coming in again, protection coming in. I rest my soul and enter a sacred sanctuary of rejuvenation and restoration. Beautiful. 41:41 on the clock timer. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to this week's Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 3. And we have, this makes me laugh every time I look at it. I love that little face and how the colors in the background make the eyes pop. Look how cute. Infinite creativity. I tap into my infinite creativity, expressing myself freely and joyfully. Okay, just a second, I'm getting a message. Okay, so I feel a lot of you are starting to feel safe in this part, you're starting to feel safe in who you are and how you express yourself. Not just as an artist, which you might be an artist of some sort, but as a person in general. 44:22 on the clock timer. I feel like you're starting to feel very comfortable where before you might have held yourself back in some way. You might have secretly created or did things that you loved, but you didn't let anyone know about it. Like, I definitely feel you're someone that has gifts that should be shared with the world. 44:44 on the clock timer. You're becoming more independent and trusting in who you are. Also, more with your intuition, your guidance. I feel like you're feeling more inspired than you have before. Like, there's been a shift in your consciousness that's awakened you more. Like, you feel more confident, like I was saying, more courageous, expressing yourself freely and joyfully. Like, you just feel so good doing this. You're not hesitant like you were before. You're coming out of your shell. It's definitely a part of you that needs to be seen. Surface. Okay, there's definitely more to you than what people see on the surface. Okay, I feel like you have definitely been contemplating, you've been resting and thinking about this. Like, you were not fully yourself, you were kind of sleepwalking in a way, even though she's under the water, like some sort of incubation or cocooning. Again, you were hiding part of who you were, daydreaming about the things that you love to do, but not really opening up or sharing with anybody. And now you're opening your eyes. Lotus is spiritually awakening, and you're coming to the surface. You're finally allowing yourself to be seen. You're coming out. Look how she has all these beautiful colors. Over here, there's some color, but it's not as much, where you're starting to shine. The brightness of who you are is coming out. You're smiling. You're happy to be who you are, and that you don't have to hide this part of yourself anymore. Individuality. Look at all those birds. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. Okay, I feel like you are someone that knows exactly what that is. Of course, we're constantly learning and growing if we choose to. Again, you have some sort of gift about you that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Something about you as a person, and also the abilities that you have, makes you significantly unique. You have something that no one else can share the way that you do. You have a way of getting people's attention. It's a very healing gift, whatever it is. It might just be simply being you, your personality. But I feel there's definitely more than that. And this is going to bring so much more freedom into your life when you start expressing it. You might be teaching people. I'm hearing the word students. Maybe because of Earth School, but I feel like you are a teacher of some sort. I'm not getting anything particular. And also reflecting on where you want to take this. This is what I'm hearing. You know what you want to do. You know what your gifts are. and that they are special and unique, and the universe is take time to make a plan. Think about how you want to use them, what you want to do with them, how you want to share them. And patience, solar plexus. That confidence is coming through again. Another bird coming through. And so being patient with yourself, being patient with yourself, also being showing patience to others is what I'm hearing. Whatever this is you're able to teach and share with people, I feel like some of them are definitely going to struggle and they're going to want to quit or give up. But you're going to teach them patience. You're going to show them and tell them how your background was, what your struggle was, how you got to where you are, that you didn't just, show up with this gift and say, look at all the stuff I can do. Look how you were hiding and you kept it from people. Sharing your story is going to be very powerful for many people, and it's going to keep them going on whatever it is they're trying to learn from you. So demonstrating patience, teaching them patience to keep them going. Oops. And the tarot, transition. And transition, that's also all the butterflies up there. You're seeing things with a new perspective as a bird. You're taking off. You're living into the freedom in a way that you were, I'm hearing, afraid and hesitant to believe in or to take off. Maybe you were worried that that freedom would be taken away from you. But you've transitioned through that. You're really in your heart. You're so passionate about, again, your gifts. You know what you're capable of. It's not like you're really doubting. It's just what you can do. You're just afraid to show it for a while. But the more you live in the heart, the more inspired you become, the more powerful and stronger, and you will just push through it. Calmer waters, healing, progress, moving on, moving forward, things calming down, calm after the storm, overcoming hardship, relief, stability, escaping, running away, journeys, travel overseas, going on holidays, feeling deflated. And again, look, a water sign here and water sign there. You might have felt like you were drowning in some way. Water could also be very healing and refreshing to you. And whatever this is you're doing, it's possible that it may take you around the world, countries, states. You have something to show or share, or maybe you're creating something that's going to be available around the world to help people in some way. But you are just feeling, again, very confident and comfortable with yourself. You've finally gotten to that place where you're ready to just let it rip. Oops. 21, root chakra, the world. What I've been working for is already done. Okay, so you've already had these gifts. You have been crafting. You have been refining to make it better. Again, as it's coming back to me that you've been doing a lot of this in secret. You've been working and improving in so many ways. It's already done. Success, achievement, accomplishments, travel coming up again, completion, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, the end, reaching your goal, expanded horizons, again, around the world or countries, physical and emotional health, all's well that ends well. Okay, so it is a journey you have been on for a very long time. You are ready. You're at that peak of progress. You've already made a ton of progress, but like what you had hoped for. But again, I feel like you feared it might not happen. That could have been over here where I was talking about fearing your freedom. Maybe you were afraid it would be taken away or people would be so judgmental that you wouldn't want to do it anymore. But everything will happen and work out for you. Very successful achievements, abundance, you feel whole. I mean, because you're putting your heart into this, it's very grounding for you. Physically and mentally stable. Like it's something you were meant to do. And when we do what we love and enjoy, that is when we are the healthiest and when we feel the best. Solar plexus, yep. I know my extremes, now I seek peace. Okay, so peace is coming up again. Over here is talking about calmer waters, healing and progress. Like you just feel so good about who you are, what you're doing, about how you can affect the world in such a powerful way, the people that you're going to help along the way. Balance, peace, patience. Patience again. Moderation, inner calm, perspective, tranquility, harmonious relationships, soulmate, serenity, compromise, forgiveness, accommodation. Time heals all wounds. Okay, so moving out of those wounds from the past that held you back, whatever they were. Again, confirming how everything is going to work out so beautifully and perfectly. You are definitely a type of healer in some way. You may not realize it, but your work is very healing. It's very needed. I mean, we all have some way, we all have some special gift that can help somebody in some way, but some people have a little more than others because that's what they're meant to do. And temperance, in case I didn't say that, number 14, or 5, because 5 represents change as well. See if anything else wants to come through. Okay, so with the relationships, harmonious relationships and soulmates, I feel like also because you've been hiding who you are and what you're capable of, you've probably lived a very lonely life, a very controlled life, like you're very careful who you allowed in your life and how much of yourself you would reveal. But now your heart is open, you're grounded, you're doing what you love, you're shining, that solar plexus is radiating, and you're attracting more people like yourself. Lots of beautiful, powerful relationships. All right, let's see what the last 3 cards, and we have an activation. Actually, you know what? You have 2 activations. The other 2 piles only had 1 activation. So, purchase with mindfulness. Focus on what is truly needed for support and happiness. So being more consciously aware, not just 55:55 on the clock timer, not just random shopping or buying things. I feel like maybe this is something you did in the past. You know how we learn to cope with things aren't always healthy patterns. So I feel like maybe some of you are just mindless shopping online to try to fill that hole. And this might be something that you teach others. You've learned what is most important and how to be happy, so this is something also you'll be teaching. In the now, be present, releasing worry about the past or the future. So definitely that's something else. You're more in the present moment. You're so focused on what you're doing and what you're creating. You're so joyful in a way that you've never been before, now that you can finally shine and show your true self. Oh, you know what? Oh no, there's 3 more cards that I wasn't supposed to show these yet, but we'll go ahead and do it. Future thankfulness. Say a prayer of thanks for things you'd like to have. Always being grateful and just thriving in that energy of gratitude always helps us feel amazing and brings in what we desire more quickly. All right, let me pull the other cards. Okay, I meant to pull these cards first and then those, but we'll do it backwards. It's still okay. Okay. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Okay, instantly I'm hearing grandmother, I'm hearing grandfather, brother, cousin, and nephew. Okay, very unusual. I've never gotten a message like that before. So some of you are very connected. You might be aware of it. There might be things happening around you that it's triggering or reminding you of this person, and you don't know why. Suddenly, you know, maybe this person passed away, something happened. Past life connection. It could be someone in this life and also past life. I don't know, maybe you know your family history. but definitely someone is coming in very strongly around you, protecting, guiding, influencing you. And kindness. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. Okay, we have heart here. So heart coming in again. I feel like this is something you've learned. You don't have that fear anymore. You're patient. You're confident. You know it's safe and okay to be guided by your heart. Okay, and last one, oops. F, being nice. Okay, the very first time I used this deck, this card came out last week in a Reiki, one of my Reiki sessions. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. And whenever we are in our heart like that, and we have so much love and joy and passion, people see us giving, and sometimes it attracts the wrong people, like they might want to try to take advantage or see how much they can get away with, because sometimes see it as a weakness. But just know, living in your heart is far from weakness. It takes balls, okay? It takes courage. It takes, there's so many people that get hurt and they never allow themselves to be out there again, and they usually end up very lonely and miserable. So you've learned, and the universe is just reminding you, be careful, be cautious, because there will be people from time to time that will try to take advantage. But you've learned and you've grown, and I feel if they start to get in there a little bit, you're going to recognize it right away and cut them off. Okay, so the last card is an activation, or 2 activations, I'm sorry, forgot about that. You got 2. Here is the first one, and then I will read what it says. Appreciating my soul progress creates confidence and excitement to embrace new challenges and expand my spiritual horizons. Okay, and your second activation. Oh, where do I want to put this? I always like the cards to look a certain way. Okay, here's your second one. Look at all that fiery orange. Creativity, heart, solar, or sacral. And my soul radiates confidence and creative potency to accomplish my sacred purpose. Wow, perfect for you. Absolutely. Beautiful. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.